songs this morning because I've got the best headlines yet, I think. Basically, Alistair in the Academy said last night that at some point, we don't know where and we don't know when, Alex and Peter snogged. I don't care if that's not true, it's just a great gossip. Also, a news flash just in. Is this, I know it's shocking, isn't it? This is even better though. If you live in the Birmingham Arena, or she says that Jake is so fit. Kaylee, did you not watch Kevin Adams' fitness class? I can tell you, he was struggling.
Different kind of fit, I think. But you skirt over that. And carry on with what you've got to say.
OK, well, Kevin Adams, as if the students didn't have enough to do this week, he set them another task. Have a look.
Kevin sets the students some extra homework.
Just forget about your songs, forget about Saturday show. The most important thing is 50 sit-ups. Otherwise, going to do 100.
But it's not till after lights out that the students remember to do it.
We didn't do his sit-ups.
Let's do them now.
Shall we?
Ali! What? Sit-ups now!
Can you believe the power this man has over us?
Puts fear into our bones.
This is ridiculous.
Come on, Jay, you can do it. That's
I am doing it.
Tell everyone what they're doing today, the students. Come on,
OK,
while you're
today
at it.
on the students' timetable is interviews with the press. That's their main thing for today. Very exciting. It's week 1 and Audley is the first student to go. Students have progressed since they entered the academy. OK.
With the final showdown in their sights, the students have to practice harder than ever this week.
What is it that you're going to be able to deliver that's going to convince them that you're the person to pick up the phone and go from?
I want to carry over what I've the week before's performance, Jealous Guy. I want to maintain the emotion. I just want to convince people of what I'm singing. You know, I think they're really right. There have been times when I've just been singing the songs, you know, making them sound nice. Now I want them to sort of believe me. Nobody else could ever know the part of me that can't let go. The part of me that can't let go. I would give anything I own.
Do you know what? This week I'm singing like a thank you to everybody that's voted for me, and that's absolutely all I'm going to do. I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. I'm not going to get nervous. I'm not.
No, I don't want you to.
But
Were you nervous last week?
oh God, I was so nervous last week. The only time I've been as nervous as that is when I just sung and drove all night. I was petrified.
3, 4.
The best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little.
Yeah, you get it. Go for the whole thing. The best thing about 1, 2, 3, 4.
The best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun. I'm going crazy, forget I'm a lady. Oh, 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 I wanna be free, yeah, feel the way I feel. Oh, oh, oh. Know the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
That sounds wicked. It's very hopeful. It's a very hopeful song in a way, and it's dreamy, and it's idealistic.
David, I've got to ask you, who do you think is going to win?
Who do I think is going to win? Alistair.
And who would you want to win?
I want to win the person who the public think is the most talented.
That's getting out
I
of
think that
it.
might have hurt him a bit.
Our performance this weekend is going to be fantastic, as ever. The reason why I say I think Alistair's going to win is because I think that there are a lot of people who are quite complacently believing that Alex has already got it. And I tell you what, between the three of them, it's so close to call. I know that Alistair's been picking up because people have been getting on the phones and voting for him. And I don't know if Alex's people are going to be as excited and determined to do it. And I think Alistair's fans are.
A pleasure as always. David Grant, thank you very
great
much
to
for
be here.
everything
Thank you
that
very
you've done
much.
for us over the whole series.
Thank
you.
And have a great last few days inside the Fame Academy.
Intending to
Enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Now, David is obviously a massive fan of Alistair, just like the rest of the country. He's been at the top of the Hot and Not chart for a number of weeks now, so we decided to go to his hometown of...
So her journey in the academy tomorrow, so join us then.
But we can go one better than that right now, because Alex Parks is with us live right now. Alex, once again, thank you very much for taking time out from the academy, particularly in the most important week of your life in there. Just so you know, Holly does have an IQ of well over 1,000, but because you live in there, you're not allowed to know much about the outside world, so we have to act a bit dumb, but it is only an act.
Okay.
It is only an honest. Now, let's talk about Saturday. It was pretty tough for you, wasn't it? Because you had to choose between Carolyn and Peter, who are kind of your two best mates in the academy at the moment. So, what did that feel like?
They were my best mates,
Yeah.
and it was the hardest. I think it was the hardest vote that I had to do, and I had to do it.
Did you vote purely on performance?
Yeah, I did.
That was it.
I think that's the only way you can justify it to
Yeah.
yourself and feel good about
Has
it.
that made it easier? Because throughout your whole time here, for example, when Alistair got rid of his good friend James, he said it was on performance that night. And it makes it easier, doesn't it, to do it?
Yeah, I think it's a good reason for yourself. I think you just have to keep saying that to yourself.
Now, on Saturday, Richard Park actually said to you, in his words, you're the only one of the four who has any real talent. And I was actually watching your mum, and she went, "That's very rude," when he said that. But was it honest, do you think?
No, I agree. I think that was very rude of him to say, especially with the other three there.
I mean, you think
and I don't think that's true. I really don't.
Does comments like that just kind of stir up all sort of troubles between the dynamics of the students? Do you think they kind of get a bit resentful of things like that?
I hope not, but I could see why it would, and maybe that's why it's said. I mean, I don't really know.
I think maybe in some ways it can bond you all together, because you're like, oh, that Richard Park, let's all ignore him.
We do all have a good go.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Just a couple of days away now, I'm afraid, from the
Congratulations
final
for getting into the
showdown.
final.
Oh, yeah.
Performance.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Amazing.
Well done. In case you didn't know, you are in the Fame Academy final. Congratulations.
What an achievement.
What's it been like this week? You've got so many songs to learn. David was telling us a few seconds ago you've got like 6 songs and one of them you haven't even seen the lyrics for or something. How are you feeling?
Nervous about that. Kind of cramming my head with lyrics and melodies. I mean, it's
Wow, you're brave.
it's mad. I know. I haven't got any choice, have I?
No, you haven't done brave. You're in the Fame Academy, that's the way it is. If we could give you 20 seconds just to make a bit of a plea back home, this is your camera just here. Say whatever you like and tell people why they should vote for you.
Okay. You should vote for me. It would be nice if you wanted to, in the first place. Maybe you should vote for me for my hair, my cool trainers.
Good plug.
Also my singing, that might play a bit of a part in it. But just vote if you enjoy what I do.
Do you think you could bring something new to the music industry that it hasn't got?
I think so. I've been thinking about this quite a bit, and
Yeah?
I think there's a gap for me.
Tell us everything.
Well, I'm a bit of a folky rock singer, and I really haven't seen any of that in the chart quite recently. I think rock's playing a big part at the moment, but not folky rock.
I suppose someone like Eva Cassidy, who was probably more folk than rock, but you know, that kind of really soulful, beautiful voice that kind of sends people to tears, which it does to me most weekends. I think that would be good.
You know what I find
I'm not
slightly...
flirting, I'm being honest.
Good.
You know, I think you're brilliant.
Good. No, what I find slightly strange about the Academy at the moment is that the mood seems to have really lightened. It's like in the final week and you guys are all kind of sort of having a laugh. It's like you're just relieved to be there more than anything.
And that's exactly it. I think we can relax now. We've all got to the last week. There's no way we're going to be going home any earlier than anyone else. So we've just got to go for it on Saturday and have fun with it.
Well, that's kind of it. You have to go back in the Academy now, but do us a favour.
Oh,
Tell the other two that CBBC, send them all our love. We think they're brilliant.
And good luck.
For
Best
Saturday.
of luck.
We'll be rooting for you. Well played. And you have to go away now, I'm afraid. So that's goodbye from us.
Alex.
Thanks, Alex.
Oh,
well
dear.
played. Don't forget, she's gone. We're back 7:55 tomorrow morning. CBBC on 2. Make sure you join us.
Yeah, we're also going to be joined by Jeremy Mills, so join us then. We'll see you then.
See you then. Bye bye.
Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be.
It was the girls' turn to take up the Dare baton and run with it.
You have to flirt with Kevin the whole class.
Yes, brilliant.
When you have your vocal class with whoever tomorrow, you've got to, all the way through, really sing out tune.
All right.
That's good.
And you.
Oh, you're so good at it. Yeah, because I
How
do
am I
mine.
supposed to do it? I can't flirt.
Just keep thinking and stuff.
Why are you laughing? What's going on? Let's say, think. You can't get quicker than that. What's going on?
Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be.
Guess what, Alex?
What?
Yeah, right.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
I don't know it very well.
Go on, do it again.
Let it be, let it be. Don't laugh. Let it be, let it be.
That's genius, Alex.
Maybe
Have you noticed how your two competitors are going, oh, it's great, isn't it? Definitely do that one. That would be great.
Maybe we could use it as a harmony.
It's very good. I'm really impressed with your Truth or Dare singing. But you've actually got to learn a song today, Alex. So, I had to flirt with Kevin in the
I never thought you'd go through that.
Last night, Jeremy reminded the students that... And finally, has bad boy Brahim snogged another member of the academy?
Which celebs do you think the other three will snog outside the house? What am I fucking supposed to say to that? I think Alex will snog... Pete.
Alex will snug Pete.
I think she already has, hasn't she?
Peter.
Do you know that?
She'll deny it. Oh.
Will she? Pete told me that. Long ago.
I haven't said anything yet.
Trump card. Oh, because she doesn't know you know.
She won't tell me.
She wouldn't know, I know.
Denies it.
Maybe it never happened.
It did.
Did it?
You don't know how close it is.
You didn't even think you'd get in, eh?
We're very proud of you. Come on, let's have a group hug.
OK, who's the next one? I was going to talk about Alex next.
Yeah, she's the other confident one. I mean, she doesn't seem it because sometimes she holds back, but I think that means when she physically holds back on stage that she has to let the voice do it. She has to project and she has to kind of make you feel involved, and she's done that from day one. She's not a Carolyn who's developed and grown her confidence.
Yeah.
From day one, she's been able to project, do things individually with the song and just be really characterful. You cannot take your eyes off her, and that is very important for a pop star, and not the sort of person we'd expect to find on a competition like this, really. A ready-made, charismatic pop star was there from show one, and that's just fantastic for a show like this.
Yes, I like it. Succinct, brilliant. Finally, there are 12,000 applicants. 13 students have become 11, with Audley leading in the first expulsion show and Nick voted out in the second. This is the story of Fame Academy Part 2. Even the coolest Academy resident is feeling the pressure as student-teacher relationships start to sour.
Everyone's in the same amount of pain.
You think I'm doing the class, don't you? You think I'm doing the whole class?
The class is making me feel angry after class, and it's affecting my performance because I just really wouldn't normally put myself through that.
If you can't give me 100% in there now, I'd rather you went upstairs and relaxed and we talked about this afterwards. Anyone else?
You know what, I just find Barry, he's just not as natural as everyone else.
And all is not well between fellow students either.
Butted in and
No problems.
Huh?
I suppose you forget that. He's not there. No, he's not. Yeah, no. He's on there. Oh.
Alex shows Louise there are more pleasant ways to pass the time.
It's too hot to play with you.
Casting fighting and play fighting aside, the students must prepare for the next live show.
I love Fame Academy. I love Fame Academy.
Bend your knees. I won't say please.
I love Fame Academy. I love Fame Academy.
Don't slack when my back's turned.
I love Fame Academy. I love Fame Academy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I love Fame Academy. I love Fame Academy.
8 more.
I love Fame Academy.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're live from the Academy.
Simone, Lorna and Louise found themselves in the bottom 3.
Simone.
Simone.
Lorna fell foul of the student vote, her expulsion hitting some students harder than others.
Right, what's up here?
What do you think's up, Barry?
Because she's away. I know. I felt exactly the same last week when it was ordering on.
Yeah,
I was
exactly the same every time. I'm just fed up of having to do it every time.
Tension hangs heavy in the academy air.
You know, I want to be here, but I don't want to be voted every weekend by the students. I don't know, it would just be like I'm staying here on your backs, if you see what I mean.
The boys are sensing a bit of a divide.
Definitely a lads and a girls thing going on.
I think it's become more apparent, actually.
Yeah, it definitely has. Definitely has. Carol's got things on her mind, like.
It's none of the girls I don't get on with, so I don't see it as a problem. You know what I mean? It's not like...
Doesn't bother me either way, anyway.
As the 4th live show fast approaches, more personal problems are cause for concern.
I think your hair needs to say something more than it does.
Yeah, I can't cut my hair. I just would not be me without long hair.
We've got to keep you in that cutting edge. It's got to be gritty without being too young.
Would it upset you if they did cut your hair?
A lot. I like it. I like my hair long. I like long hair. I just really don't want to cut my hair. This is me, I've had it cut. I've had like quite a lot off. This is me like, whoa, this is a bit sharp. I want to keep it long. I do not want it cut. I don't want to cut my hair. I'm a Leo, I've got to have a mane. No, I can't have short hair. They won't convince me to cut my hair.
Just as the temperature in the academy nears boiling point, a saviour appears bearing bottle tops.
Oh! Oh! It's a mark of a great champion when he's in a low patch, you can still pull out the big shots. I say lawn darts has really kicked in now, isn't it? Everyone's playing.
Oh, man, you're getting so close.
Creating a monster.
Oh! Oh!
Ah!
It's the feeling when you get it in.
You beauty!
There is an escape. Lawn darts.
As the next live show approaches, classes continue and are closely scrutinised by the teachers.
Now, Barry has recovered from his vocal problems and he's singing with a little help from his friends.
I'm not sure that his performance is convincing enough.
Gary seems to be, a fairly lippy type. He's always ready with a smart reply.
Cockiness is something that's great if you've got the talent to match, but if you haven't, then you need to keep your mouth shut.
I think Louise has genuine talent. If you don't show people much of anything, they'll think that you're a lot of nothing.
I don't think that Simone has star quality. Out of Reach, for me, just reminds me of Gabrielle, and that's a great song, and I don't think Simone does it justice.
Tonight, the remaining 10 students of Fame Academy will sing for your vote to keep their place.
Louise and Simone narrowly escape expulsion from the 4th live show, which meant Gary bid a final farewell to his fellow students. Back in the academy, the students lament Gary's departure.
Yes,
Tomorrow, join us again as we remind ourselves how Peter first tasted the high life.
After show party!
Barry hungered for a sense of identity.
Don't know who I am.
I can't answer that question.
And Alistair quenched his thirst for a beer, or 7. And you can catch the third part of the Fame Academy story on tomorrow's show.
Here, away from the madness and the hubbub of the outside world, but when you get out there, there's going to be, for every 10 people that like you on like the media run, there's going to be one person that's going to think they're funny. And you've got to always have like that. It's the one comeback. You just keep using it every single time, but it won't wear thin. But you've got to have that one comeback. Flicking someone on the nose is a good one. Because it's not hitting them, but that's quite funny. Even if it's a girl, flick her on her nose, man. You think you're...
Now I think he's joking. Mark's fucking loving. Louis, thank you very much for talking to us. Thank you.
Cheers,
goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Very nice. He'll chat to you again. Yesterday, Alex, Alistair and Carolyn watched their Saturday performances back in their very last playback session. Here's what they made of their vote-winning renditions.
Welcome to the last ever BT playback. You know we're going to have one of these again.
It's your final one.
It's Carolyn.
I really enjoyed doing that, so I want my best vocal. I don't know, but I was really into it. Out of all the songs I've done, I was really into that one.
You really looked like you were. You looked like you'd given 150%.
And Richard Pat said it wasn't kind of song for me, but I really felt that song was mine. I don't know, I loved that song and I really felt that I took it and made it my own.
That was the most aggressive in their performance I think you've given.
It was a really aggressive performance.
Which I really liked.
It's a good word.
I was really nervous.
Yeah, I can see you're really nervous there.
I was really worried about my voice. I just kept thinking it was going to crack at every point. And my tuning was bad.
Yeah, tuning was a bit out on that, actually. The actual performance I thought was really good, up to your usual kind of intense standard, but on watching it back, there were some duff notes. But that's quite unusual for you, so I think it must be your throat, because that's... Even when you're nervous, you don't normally go... It's just like a real tuning thing. Alistair.
It's good in places. I think I overdid it at the end, actually. I cracked a few notes and just kind of...
I thought you were amazing.
Did you? Yeah. No, I'll take it over.
No.
I think it was my best performance. I
think it was great performance.
It just felt like you were really in the zone.
Yeah.
You were really actually feeling it.
Oh,
it felt maybe a little bit less controlled than you normally are in terms of the dynamic control, but it felt so much more felt and real.
Yeah, your face is really going for it. You really, like you mean it.
That to me has been your best song of the series. Up to this point. Right. You've all made the final.
Yeah, exactly.
There's going to be one ultimate winner of this, but all of you have made it through to the end. You've all run the race. Out of 12,000, there are 3 of you. So each of you is 1 in 4,000. So you guys done phenomenally well.
As Europe said, it's the final countdown.
That's... You know what that is? What? That's a song. It was on a BT advert.
What?
That...
That'd be brilliant.
When do we do the show run through?
Now.